4M Swim started as the 4MSwimClub. In 1972, when my dad started it, he actually named it 4MSwimClub because his name was Marvin, my name is Marvin, my mom's name is Mary or Maggie, and my sister's name is Marcia. So the 4M came from that. And at that time in 1972, it was strictly learn to swim. Many years it operated that way, and upon my dad's passing in 2004, October 2004, I decided to branch out and to take it in different directions. One of the things that my dad really was striving for was to have an indoor aquatic facility. And so upon his passing, I made it a mission or a goal to continue to go after that, which I am currently doing now. And under the umbrella of 4M Swim, it has a couple of different things. At one point, 4M Swim was called 4M Swim and Recreation. However, I've gone back to 4M Swim, and under 4M Swim, I have developed a youth swim team, a USA swimming team. That came about in 2013. It started off as a developmental team. It rolled over into a USA swimming team. And then in 2018, I developed a US Masters adult swim team. And so under the umbrella of 4M Swim, there are three major legs. The primary leg is the Learn to Swim School, which has been operating and is currently in its golden anniversary of 50 years. The second is going to be the USA Swim Youth Swim Team, and then the last would be the US Masters Swim Team. Now, occasionally I do other things as well under the 4M brand, like camps, summer swim camps, and also all-day excursions. I've done winter break camps, spring break camps, and also the summer swim camps, which are two. One is a one-week Learn to Swim one, and one is a multi-week swim camp that has also an academic component to it as well. So 4M under the umbrella has several things, all of which really involve swimming to some degree or another. So in terms of history of who has gone through the program, there have been some relatively local as well as national celebrities who have gone through the program. I remember as a child, Kurt Smoke's children have gone through the program, and of late, his grandkids went through the program. I would say within the last 10 years or so. Also, I remember Dr. Walter Ampery, who was the superintendent of Baltimore City Schools. His kids went through the program, and that was when I was a child. I know there were some others when I was a child, but probably because of the age that I was, I didn't remember them or don't remember them now. But as of late, I've had Terrell Suggs. His kids came through here. Got a chance to meet him. That was fun. One of the Harlem Globetrotters, Charles Smith. His kids come here almost every summer. But I know those names of people, and I got a chance to meet them. They came here, so that was a lot of fun. But all of the ones that came through here, they participated in the Learn to Swim part of it. So USA Swimming is the national governing body of competitive swimming. And when I started my swim team, actually the first year it was a developmental swim team. I didn't know much about USA Swimming, but in the striving to do more, to do better, we were able to actually compete at a meet in North Carolina, the National Black Heritage Championship Swim Meet, and that is in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. We did that one each year, and I kind of bumped into, oh, there's a little bit more about swimming. And so when we did that the first year, and actually, interestingly enough, we did all like local stuff, like inter-squad stuff that year. And then we traveled to North Carolina, and thinking back, it was hilarious because that's like one of the biggest meets in the country. And these poor babies were pretty much like just thrown in to this huge meet where there's probably like 1,000, 1,200 kids. And we did well that year, actually. We did very, very well. But upon finding out there was more in swimming, I rode the developmental team into USA Swimming. And that was just the proper thing to do out of Learn to Swim. In our community, the first step is that you need to learn how to swim. Swim teams are fine, but if you can't swim, then you can't be on the swim team. And upon then learning how to swim, I've had the opportunity to run into families who wanted a little bit more in terms of swimming for their children. Certainly you find kids that just like to swim, and so it has been a wonderful, wonderful journey thus far in just offering that other opportunity for our kids to compete on that level. And it's been really, really wonderful. We've also gone to the Black History Invitational Swim Meet, which is in DC. And those are the two biggest meets that we travel to, but also we go to the Maryland swimming meets that are around Baltimore and the metropolitan area. But it's just a wonderful opportunity for our kids to have the chance to peer into that world and to do well. Overall, our kids are doing well. Certainly, you cannot not mention the pandemic, and that has had an effect on retention of kids. But because I run a Learn to Swim, I'm always able to replenish. And so I'm very, very grateful to have new kids coming in each year. And interesting enough, you know, there are people out there that don't know about competitive swimming. They don't know that that world even exists. And so I'm grateful to be able to have a hand in both of those arenas.